The following program may contain elements not suitable for all ages. Performances are conducted by trained professionals. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, fans, to another episode of NEW Evolved, and today we emanate from the CLB Armory in St. John's, Newfoundland, for some hot NEW action. Up first, the Newfoundland Heritage title is on the line as the champion, the Outcast Jeremiah Jayven, defends against the Steel Panther Cameron Stevens. And then in our main event, it's a Newfoundland Tag Team title match as the Dukes of Silver tangle with the Main Dogs. Alright, Travis, here we go, kicking us off today, the Steel Panther Cameron Stevens. And right now, let's take a look at what the day in the life of the Steel Panther is all about.
Welcome to the den. What in the world? I'm with it. My man, right here. Psycho. Yeah. What's good, baby?
And you see there, what a goofball that Steel Panther is. And now, the Newfoundland Heritage Champion makes his presence known, and we see here the highlights of how the Outcast won the title, courtesy of Cutting Edge Wrestling, in an absolutely wild and crazy no disqualification match for the Newfoundland Heritage title between Dirty Don Martini and the Outcast. Jayven was able to score the biggest win of his career, Travis.
Well, you see Jayven here, it looks to be like he's headed for a nice ride here as champion. He gets the victory over longtime Newfoundland wrestling veteran Dirty Don Martini.
But there's no rest for the Outcast as he steps in action today here on NEW Evolved with the Steel Panther, and the Steel Panther is hungry. And we saw a different side of the Steel Panther recently in that match with the Wild Thing Tony King. He came up on the short end of the stick, but an impressive showing nonetheless.
Absolutely, having a little bit of victory and defeat in that one. I think could have went either way as we see Cameron Stevens over the top here with a somersault plancha.
It's a big up and over, and you can see the effects on the Outcast there. He is writhing on the canvas.
Outcast trying to get back to his feet here, and we see Cameron Stevens just following in with a back elbow in the corner. And Cameron looks like he's going for an exploder suplex of some kind of reversal, and a duck under, and a clothesline from Cameron Stevens, and he's going for the pin here in a referee position. 1, 2, and Jayven kicks out.
So close for the Steel Panther there. Jayven just makes it out at 2.9 to hang on to the prestigious Newfoundland Heritage title, and the Steel Panther's not letting up.
The Steel Panther, with less than a handful of matches in New Evolution Wrestling, nearly won the most prestigious title in the history of our business.
Absolutely, and you see here the Steel Panther goes in for the cover.
1, 2, and the referee was in position. He's in good position, and Jeremiah Jayven kicked out with authority there. He's not done yet.
Steel Panther going up top. He's not afraid to fly. He's a bigger man here on the NEW roster, but he's not afraid to fly. And you see here, not enough. Jayven escapes. The Steel Panther crashes to the canvas, Travis. And now this is where Jayven needs to employ some of those underhanded tactics with a big knee to the face. That's gotta be it.
1, 2.
Camera right in there. We're going to see this on the replay. He rocked the Steel Panther.
He just turned him inside out.
That's certainly a momentum shifter here in this matchup as the Outcast now has a firm grasp and control in this matchup. And who's going to come out on top, fans? We'll be right back. All right, Travis, we're back on Evolved, and you see the Outcast here has the Steel Panther on the ropes.
Literally and figuratively, I might add. As we see Steel Panther here, a little bit worse from the wears. Outcast has him in a headlock now, trying to take his wind away from him, trying to wear down the Steel Panther. And Steel Panther's high-risk maneuvers are not able to be happening right now due to the onslaught of Jeremiah Jayven. But you see Steel Panther kicking back here and trying to fight his way out of it. And what's happening here right now? That's the exploder suplex right into the corner. And Jeremiah Jayven looks like he could have hurt his leg there. So you see the replay. Ow!
Absolutely rocks the Outcast.
1, 2. And that could have been over right there.
Not enough. You're not going to put the Outcast away. He's waited a long time to capture gold here in the Newfoundland wrestling scene, and he finally has some, and it's going to take
one more time. We just see that there again. Well, how devastating was that?
What a beautiful reversal.
Wow.
What a beautiful reversal by the Outcast.
What athleticism by Jeremiah Jayven. This dude is so unpredictable. There's a reason he's a champion. And a kick to the face. And Cameron Stevens just hits the mat.
Certainly Cameron Stevens. It might not be enough, but he is worse for wear right now. That's for sure.
Oh, what a devastating maneuver. 1, 2. And Cameron Stevens kicks out yet again.
You see some new moves in the arsenal of Jeremiah Jayven here. That beautiful springboard senton. Not enough, but almost putting away the Steel Panther. I am very impressed with the Outcast. He certainly stepped his game up.
And Outcast is staying on his opponent here with these forearms, sludging forearms straight to the face. Oh, now he's taunting. He shouldn't be doing that. He should stay on him. Cameron, if he gets his wind back, he's very, very quick on his feet.
Steel Panther doesn't even know where he is here right now. He doesn't know that at the best of times, let alone after taking a beating like he has here today from Jeremiah Jayven.
Are you saying that because you think he's back in the 1980s?
I do say that because I think he's back in the 1980s. Thinks he's opening for Dockin here in 88. But in actuality, it's 2020 and he's here in the CLB Armory and he's getting himself destroyed by the Outcast Jeremiah Jayven right now.
And a reversal there by Cameron Stevens. He rolls him up into a pin. 1, 2. And that was almost a championship victory for Cameron Stevens here. And a reversal kick to the face. And Cameron just falls into the ropes.
That was a beautiful high kick by the Outcast there. He rocked the Steel Panther.
Well, that was another 2 count there. That was almost a 3. And the referee was in position for that.
This certainly seems like it has the makings of a rivalry here in New Evolution Wrestling. These two men don't seem to like each other one bit.
Well, there's a championship on the line. I guess when there's a championship, nobody is a friend.
Certainly not.
Especially the Newfoundland title.
Bigger paydays, more notoriety. Who wouldn't want that here in New Evolution Wrestling? If you're not here for that, you need to go home. And you can see here these two men are absolutely laying it all on the line to capture it. And a big clothesline by the Steel Panther.
And Jeremiah Jayven back to his feet, and a back elbow drop by the Steel Panther. Who's looking, he's got the fans behind him here now. And he's what's this? He's going for a body slam. There's a reversal.
Jeremiah Jayven with that big kick, Travis.
He just cut off. Oh my God. And a reversal there again as Jayven back into the corner, and in comes Cameron Stevens.
Jayven certainly on the ropes here. Going in for that small package.
1, 2. Oh,
and
1,
reversal.
2.
It didn't look pretty, but it was almost effective. And now you see the Steel Panther scoops him up.
And Steel Panther, oh man, he turned it into a neck breaker. 1, 2, 3. No!
And that was the move that almost put away the Wild Thing Tony King as well. And you can see almost had a similar effect on the Outcast Jeremiah Jayven.
Cameron Stevens came within a hair of defeating Jeremiah Jayven to become the Heritage Champion.
Jayven's not going to take this line down. He needs to get it back together and real fast.
Well, Cameron Stevens is trying to get the audience behind him here right now. Everybody to see wherever he seems to be on their feet. And what's going on here?
Seems to be going back to the well once again.
Oh, and a moonsault right into the knees of awaiting Jeremiah Jayven. He read that 12 ways from Sunday.
Absolutely fantastic ring awareness move, and he hits that neck breaker.
Oh, that's a
enough.
devastating finisher maneuver. 1, 2, 3, it's over. No contest. He's not getting up from that.
Certainly not. The knees to the midsection, followed up by that devastating neck breaker, equals the outcast Jeremiah Jayven retaining the Newfoundland Heritage title here today on NEW Evolved. What an absolutely fantastic matchup to kick us off, and fans will be back with more exciting action after these messages.
Follow NEW on Facebook at New Evolution Wrestling NL. Follow us on Twitter at NEW Wrestling NL. $5 matches right here at New Evolution Wrestling on YouTube.
Here today.
He certainly is. His underhanded tactics help with that a little bit, but he's certainly working over this arm and shoulder right now. I can't help but wonder if Hellraiser Justin Locke's going to be able to continue. It looks to me like he's having a lot of trouble settling that arm there.
What's this right here? Devastating submission move. Look at that one. We haven't seen that in New Evolution Wrestling before. I don't even know what to call that one.
I'm not 100% sure what that is either.
Johnny Devine is absolutely wearing him down. Travis, what's this going to be?
Is he doing what I think he's going to do? Well, Johnny Devine looks like a moonsault. That's one of his patented maneuvers.
That was absolutely
And the referee's
beautiful.
in position to make a good count here if he could roll over and get one, but it looks to me like he hurt himself on that maneuver.
That took a lot out of Devine as well, but here we go. Is this going to be it?
The referee's counting.
No, not enough. I can't believe it. Johnny Devine can't believe it once again.
The audience even thought this was over, and they were super excited when they seen Hellraiser Justin Locke's shoulder come up just at the very last second.
A devastating moonsault from Johnny Devine, showing that X Division background there. Flying high through the air and coming crashing down on the Justin Locke, and I think he's going to step back in for that submission move once again.
He's definitely working over the shoulder, and I can't imagine how much longer Justin Locke's going to be able to hang on here.
Justin Locke has taken an absolute beating during this contest.
And our senior official, Justin Cricker, right in position to see if Justin Locke wants to give up, but I don't think this guy is going to give up. He's going to pass out first.
And these fans need to keep quiet. These fans need to keep quiet. This distracting behavior, compromising Johnny Devine's game plan.
Well, it looks to me like they're helping Hellraiser Justin Locke get back to his feet here.
Look at that power from the Hellraiser.
Absolutely. As we see Hellraiser Justin Locke trying to mount the comeback
What
here.
a right hand by Johnny Devine, and Hellraiser returns the favor. These two are going toe-to-toe, Travis.
Absolutely. They're slugging it out right here and a kick to the face.
Beautiful. Another devastating kick. That's got to be it. Not a...
And I think that Johnny Devine is going to attempt to put this one to bed.
Definitely, Hellraiser Justin Locke That shoulder and arm area has to be worse for wear. He's been worked over for minutes.
Justin Locke.
Look at this. I can't believe it. Where's this power coming from?
In the refereeing position here, we're going to get a victory here.
Oh, thank God. It is the Dark Lord's right to claim that interprovincial title. The Hellraiser's reign has come to an end. You mark my words, here we go, and the Hellraiser looking to put this one away. Come on, Divine, you need to get back to your feet.
This is his patented spear. But you know that spear involves the use of that shoulder, and that shoulder has been damaged the entire match.
He's letting him know it's coming. Johnny Divine needs to get out of the way. Hellraiser's taking too much time. Ooh. Justin Locke's injured shoulder once again right into that ring post. And we're going back to that submission move, Travis. He's got it locked on. That's got to be it. The interprovincial title is going to Johnny Divine. You mark my words.
Well, let's have a look here and see if Hellraiser Justin Locke can make his way to the ropes.
There's no way Hellraiser Justin Locke can hang on. He's got his foot on the rope, and the official steps in. I can't believe it. That was Divine's chance there.
What an intelligent maneuver and ring awareness from Hellraiser Justin Locke.
He's desperate right now.
He knew where he was, and he put his foot on the rope to break the hold.
He's desperate right now. He couldn't take much more of that one. Who could? Hellraiser's one of the toughest men on the New Evolution Wrestling roster. Even I'll give him that much. And here we go. What's this going to be? Divine with the Irish whip.
He ducks under the clothesline. Hellraiser with a gigantic spear.
Come on, Divine. Come on.
And it's over. Hellraiser Justin Locke just elevated himself to a new level here in New Evolution Wrestling.
Certainly the biggest win of Justin Locke's career as he hangs on to the AEW Interprovincial title.
Follow NEW on Facebook at New Evolution Wrestling NL. Follow us on Twitter at NEW Wrestling NL. Find all our matches right here at New Evolution Wrestling on YouTube.
We're back, fans, on NEW Evolved, and you can see here on the flashback just some of the scrutiny that the Dukes of Silver have been put under by NEW management. Title defense after title defense since claiming the gold back at Summercade. So at Summercade, they win the titles from the Newfie Bullet and CPU. The very next day in Whitburn, Newfoundland, they had to withstand the challenge of Tinge of Ginge. And you can see what happens when they cross the Dukes of Silver and Vera Vine. They get laid to waste. And then, in Victoria, Newfoundland, just a month later, the Main Dogs secure NEW Newfoundland Tag Team Gold with a big win over the Dukes of Silver. An absolutely huge surprise, but it was all for naught as the very next night, back at the CLB Armory, the Dukes of Silver retained the Newfoundland Tag Team title in a fantastic triple threat match with the Dukes of Silver and Tinge of Ginge proving their dominance once again over the tag team division here in New Evolution Wrestling. But But there's no rest for the champs as once again they're forced to put the tag titles on the line here today on NEW Evolved against the former champions. 3 asleep at the wheel here, it appears, today on NEW Evolved. He needs to get this one back under control and fast.
Well, Bulldog, Brandon Hines, and Matt Wheeler are the 2 legal components in the ring right now. As Bulldog looks to be setting him up for a body slam, a Michinoku driver. That's his finish.
And the referee gets nailed by the feet of Maverick Matt Wheeler as Bulldog Hines hoists him up in the air, and he's down, unable to make the count on that pinfall. And you can see it here on the replay. Devastating. The referee's down, and this one has gotten out of control, Travis. Bringing a table into the ring. Certainly out of control here today on NEW Evolved, and you had to know that this was going to happen at some point in the tag team division. All these teams gunning for the Dukes of Silver. Things are certainly out of control here. The referee's down. Some tables have made their way into the ring, and what's going to happen next?
There's no doubt in my mind the tensions are running high here. This table should not be in the ring.
You see Wheeler able to stop it here.
A reversal here. Matt Wheeler using his athleticism with a sharp DDT, spiking the head of Bulldog Brandon Hines on the mat.
In the west. You see Wheeler able to stop it here.
A reversal here. Matt Wheeler using his athleticism with a sharp DDT. They looked like they should have just slid it in if they were going to do it, but they got caught. And what's this? Dirty Don Martini and Zach Youngblood enter the ring here.
Tinge of Ginge on the scene. They've had enough. They want in on the action as well. And a devastating chair shot to the head of the Bulldog Hines. This is out of control. Travis here today on NEW Evolved.
New Evolution Wrestling would like to thank the following supporters: Breckle Pizza, Torbe Road, Westside Charities, Kayla G. Travel, The Hub, Printing and Catering, JC's Entertainment.
This is the Dark Lord, Johnny Devine. Watch NEW Evolved on Rogers TV. The dark side commands it.
What a nice roll. Beautiful wrestling goal. Beautiful move. Sorry, folks. It's all over. Hamilton, Ontario wins.
No, he had put on the rope.
Hamilton wins.
Cheat.
Your winner, James Blake.
Follow NEW on Facebook at New Evolution Wrestling NL. Follow us on Twitter at NEW Wrestling NL. $5 matches right here at New Evolution Wrestling on YouTube.